and good morning, people. Welcome back to Star Ocean: A New Hope. We're outside. It's a wonderful day. Bit of cloud. But yeah, that's not exactly why I'm here. We've met up with the Eldarians. We've met up with FaZe and the rest of his crew. Well, yeah, the rest of his crew, because Supreme Commander Gagan has combined together to make his task force with Captain Gregor. So this is now a combined force between the humans and the Eldarians on Eos. We've met up and started a few quests, which we'll be working on. And we now know that it was a meteorite that took down the Iramia. The reason why I'm outside is actually just over here, because yeah, I've got a chest which has some lemon in. Does that mean I've got enough lemon for... I do. Okay. So, yeah, we've got enough lemons so we can actually go and hand in that quest as well. Oh, well, that order. That one was this shop over here? No, the other shop. There it is. So I'll take the extra little bit of money and definitely the experience, because that experience
Let's keep this up.
gives me level 9.
I can't keep being a nuisance forever.
That was a good experience.
So that's brilliant. Level 9. Finishing Eos on level 9. Yeah, we'll take that. We don't really know what we're going to be doing next though, so let's go and see what Commander Gregor has for us. Well, you don't have anything, okay. Oh yeah, FaZe's ship, the Soul. So we're not able to use the Soul. So how are we meant to be getting around?
I've got new instructions for you. Come.
Sir.
Left, 2. Right, 1. Clear. Steady, steady. Good.
Wow, they repaired the Countess.
Wow, it was trashed. And they fixed it in such a short time. Incredible.
So this is Eldarian technology.
This way. The design concept behind the warp drives we use in our ships actually comes from Eldar. The Eldarians' technology far surpasses our own. They have a warp technique employing subspace bubbles, one we couldn't implement. We had to use wormholes. What you see before you now are the fruits of that technology made real. The hull may not have changed much, but under the hood, she's like a ship from several centuries in our future.
Amazing.
Mr. Maverick, from this moment on, you're the captain of the new Calnus.
Me? A captain?
You've handled your duties thus far admirably. I recommended you myself. The official order should arrive soon.
But...
Now, let me brief you on your mission. The new duties of SRF-003 Calnus and her crew are as follows. You will investigate unexplored planets within warp range, as well as participate in the search for the lost Aquila. Miss Sionji, you'll be Mr. Maverick's first officer. Support him well.
Sir!
Faye Shifa Beleth of planet Eldar. You will also be a part of the mission.
me too? Sir?
Oh? I thought the three of you were already a team.
Yes, sir. We are indeed a team. I happily accept your orders, sir.
Listen, Mr. Maverick, I know exactly what you want to say. But since the warp incident, the SRF has been severely crippled. All the other officers of Captain Class are injured and unable to handle the duties. I, too, have my hands full overseeing this base. Unfortunately, I can't even provide you with an adequate crew. This will be a difficult mission carried out by a select few. And right now, you're the only one capable of leading it. How about it, son? Do you accept?
I'm only standing here today because of a string of lucky coincidences. I know I didn't earn this through my own ability. Raimi, FaZe, I'll be counting on the two of you.
Of course. I'll do whatever I can to help, Edge. Together, we can do this.
I stand with Raimi, Edge. I promise to be of service. I still have so much to learn from you, after all.
I don't think you have anything to learn from me, but... Thank you, Raimi, FaZe. I am honored to accept the position of Calnus Captain, sir.
Very good. You may launch whenever your preparations are complete. I pray for your journey's success.
Sir!
So, Edge is the captain, and we've got the Calnus now, which has made it's just about 5,000% better than it was before. Not really that much. I said it before. I'll say it again. I'll probably say it a few more times. You need to remember the time that we are in this game. This is not till the end of time where there's cruisers, there's battleships, there's freighters, there's smaller ships all over the place in the Galactic Federation. No, this is 10. Space State 10. This is the galaxy is unknown. The galaxy is hostile. The galaxy is dangerous. We need to go out there and find things. We're at the forefront of it with Raimi, Edge, and FaZe. There's others out there, sure. Well, SRF is not a small organisation, even though these 5 ships that were their initial 5. I'm sure there's going to be more. But right at this moment, just as Captain Grafton said, we are the exploration team. We're to go out there. We're to meet up with people. We're to go to these worlds. We're going to explore. And the majority of it is, well, Earth technology isn't really that great at this point in time. This is combined with Eldarian technology, the first cooperative created ship, the Earth base with Eldarian and improvements. Monster Jewels. You can use these on anything that you've got here, that you've got 100%. You can transfer it to a Monster Jewel to get a accessories that gives you stat bonuses. I haven't really looked into that, so I'm not really sure how good they are. But unless they're bosses, I don't think they're really any good anyway. Which side is the exit? Oh, it's over here. Right. You sometimes have to wonder which side is actually the exit for the Countess. But we don't want to be leaving just yet. We've got a place to go. And while I'm at it, Raimi, I need some pickled plums. I need some white rice. I need a few more things. And since I went into the Countess and out again, all these harvesting spots have been renewed. So I'm going to go around and collect them because, yeah, I would like the items in them. Where's my quests? Things we can see here. We've got enough white rice now. I still need a few more pickled plums. And I think you can get gamble berries in this place, but I think they're more... You can actually buy gamble berries later, maybe. But I'll be picking them up a little bit later. These two we won't find on Eos. Anyways, time to go and do a bit of harvesting on my way to the place I want to be.
We can use this.
Okay, we are in the Northern Cavern. You know, this little offshoot bit that we came down after beating the boss at Amoros. Well, there's something new here. Now that we've become the captain of the Countess, our first sort of let's put it simply. There are 10 endings to this game. One for every character. Plus. But just as till the end of time, we have to do certain things to make sure we get every single ending. You can get every ending on the first playthrough, which is my aim for this. Because of this, I am going to be making sure I get the correct answers to what's coming up. But what it involves are these. Personal interactions or private interactions with your teammates. you want to make them like you more, because if you get them to the correct threshold, the ending will unlock and you will see it at the end of the game. There are some of these which are absolutely 100% necessary to view a certain character's ending. So do not miss these, because some of them, as I said, some of them are necessary, and if you don't do certain prerequisites for those ones that are necessary, you don't get the endings that you want. Private interactions are key to getting all of the endings. They are the only way you can get all the endings you need to do these, if you are going for them. If you are not, you don't need to worry. But I do, so we're doing them. Plus, it's content. I want to show these as well. Yeah, Aeos may have a lot of nasty bugs in it, and killer crustaceans and some slimes, but it has been a very, very, very nice world, a very beautiful world. The plants are lush, they're green. This is a, as they put it, it's a Jurassic period planet. There's a lot of, I would say there's a lot of oxygen in the air because of all this plant life. It's thriving. As for why Edge is looking at Raimi, yeah, let's just cut to the chase, shall we? Raimi may not be taking it very well, but let's face it, these two were childhood friends, they grew up together. Raimi's enjoying it. Yeah. Edge and Raimi like each other. It's very clear. And Raimi isn't going to pass by a compliment like that. Did I pick this up? Oh no, I didn't. I'll take some fresh sage. Anyways, now back to the counters. That's pretty much what I came out here for. The gathering was sort of secondary. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yes, I am. Okay, quick stop off at the shop, because we did have enough white rice. Yes, we did. So we can sell that. Get our experience, and that's another quest done. Don't believe there's anything else we can do here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've done all we can here now. So yeah, let's just move on and not go into the infirmary. Let's actually go over to where the Countess is. And I came out of the worst one to get round to it, of course. Okay, can we do anything with this at the moment?
Hey, Welch!
Yes, sir! Here I am, blooming as a beautiful flower. Keep the garden shears away or I'll slap ya.
You've already been contacted, right? This is our new Eldarian crewman, FaZe.
What? You're just gonna ignore my joke? When did you develop such advanced ignoring skills?
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am FaZe Shifa Beleth, an Eldarian.
Look at this, even the rookie is completely unfazed. You kids, I'll be damned.
You could try to be at least slightly businesslike when you meet new people, Welch.
What is it?
It's a little late to be surprised, pal. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, you're one of these aliens, huh? You don't look very different from us at all. I thought you'd be all like, you know...
Give me the tasty human meat!
I'm sorry, FaZe. She means well, I think.
No, it's all right. I'm quite used to false preconceptions.
I'm just kidding. Sorry, fake. Wait, Fade, was it? Anyway, fail.
It's FaZe.
Right, Fame. So, about that monster? Truth is, those things are actually Earthlings, you know.
Earthlings?
After just 2 more molting seasons, eggs will be turning into one of those. So be careful you don't get eaten, okay? Ta-ta for now.
Come on, Welch! Are you trying to traumatize him? Just so you know, that's her idea of a joke, okay?
Of course. I understand.
Completely forgot about that part. Ah, Welch, you are such a crazy girl.
Oh, a new recipe, huh? Yo, people, how's it going?
Okay, let's put you there for the moment. We'll be having a look at that in a moment.
Well, what are we making?
I could make the Stormblade. It is quite a big improvement at this stage, but I'm not sure I want to build it just yet. Should I? You know what? Let's just build it. It's not like
Think you can handle that all by your lonesome? Great job!
it's not like, you know, I can't replace it if I get something better.
What you want? Well, what are we making? Wanna make something?
Okay, so do we?
Hello? Anyone out there got any good ideas?
Raimi's still on level 1. FaZe is on level 3. I might be able to get some things here, so yeah, sure, let's try. I've got plenty of party SP now.
Quite good. A fine pace indeed.
I did it!
Not too many things,
How do you think this'll be?
but some iron protector, which I can actually make that by taking off Raimi's armor, and it is an improvement, so I should do that.
Well, this is what we made.
I can make one of those, which is an improvement for either of the boys,
Well, this is what we made.
and the hunting bow, which is actually a very big improvement for Raimi. I need a bowstring, which I can't get just yet. Okay.
Hello? Anyone out there got any?
Can I actually remove your armor at the moment? I can. Okay, good. I should equip this Eldarian bow as well, because, yeah, it is... Before I forget again.
Well then, what can I do you for today?
Okay, so... one shell armor.
Well, pretty crafty, ain't ya? All finished. Already know what you want to make?
And I used up all the armor to... all the iron to get that, so I don't have enough for the... that's fine. So 91. So you're on 51 at the moment. You're on 73. Yeah, this has to go to Edge. He's quite a bit lacking on defense. Okay. Yeah, let's head off, shall we? Because I've wasted enough time here already, haven't I? If you're there and you're there and Edge's seat is here, who's flying the ship?
Main engine ports connected. Well, how does the captain's chair feel?
So, this is how Crow sees the world.
Edge?
Being a captain means you have to take responsibility for an entire ship, an entire crew. It's a heavy responsibility. Crow bears this burden every day of his life.
Buck up, Edge. Look, you're one step closer to Crow now. Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Besides, we three comprise the entire crew of the Calnus.
Now that you mention it, I guess we do. So listen, don't let this get to you. Just be yourself, okay?
Thanks, Raimi. One day, I'll be able to bear this responsibility properly. I swear it.
Star Ocean, here we come.
Captain, launch preparations complete.
Likewise, ready to depart.
All right. Calnus, engage!
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, The Calnus, with its new warp capabilities, does not need a black hole or a singularity to achieve warp now. One of the big upgrades that this initial test of the combined human Eldarian technology is bringing. Eldarians already had that, but it was never able to be used on human ships until now. This is the big test. Let's see and hope that we don't go crashing into, say, that star on the left. Anyways, yeah, there was a ship as an autopilot, so we didn't exactly fly the ship, even though I think Edge sort of did have control from the captain's chair. It would be strange that if he didn't. And now that we're in warp, we've got time. We can get as much rest as we want. No, that's not what we're doing. Rest is not a thing you want to do on the captains, in these warp times. Absolutely not. These are the times when your personal interactions, your private actions, will take place, the majority of them. So go out there, talk to your crew, talk to the other characters, build up your relationships. Okay, who's the transmission from? If it's Moonbase, that could be Shimada, could be Commander Kenny, it could be a few people. It's Shimada. Well, tough luck. Edge gave it to you. Maybe a little bit. Really? You're dissing on Crow as well as Edge? Do you want to bring Raimi and Phase into this as well, Shimada? Actually, you probably don't even care about them. So, can we just move on? Yeah, we may do our job as well as possible, but that's not what Shimada wants. There's only one thing that he needs for himself. Let's face it, that's all he's in it for. Results. Things he can go back with and take the credit for. Successfully completing missions, getting out there, successfully meeting other races, building on the back of the precept of saving the human race. Because if he can do that, Shimada gets a lot of recognition and probably a small bit of money as well. I don't know if money actually exists at this point, but I'm pretty sure it still does. It's still way too early in the for the, well, there is Foal, but still way too early in the future to be completely without it. If you don't show me results, you show me nothing. Don't do anything to make you look bad. Oh, we'll do our best to make sure you look bad. Well, actually, it's not like we can do much. We're out here in the space while he's back at Moonbase. Yeah, he's quite the person. Yeah, we would have done all we could, but it wouldn't have been enough. So there is a few ways you can tell where you are in the warp. Well, there's only really one way, but if you speak to your, or look at your controller, the system will tell you how far you've got to your destination. Different destination point distances sort of dictate what interactions are available. So at this point, there's only the three of us in this crew. There's not many interactions to get, but later on you will have to pick and choose. And some will be only available for one instance of you being in warp, while some being available for, say, 2. So you would have to choose the best order to go in them as well. Otherwise, you might miss something. And for being in warp, it's a very calm space out there. Anyways, let's go and meet up with people in the recreation room. Because, yeah, it's still the 3 of us. Let's continue bonding. Best friend? More like a rival. But Crow was always the better one. Anything that they did together, Crow was always the winner. That's why Edge said he's a rival to overcome, not just simply a rival, because he hasn't actually ever overcome Crow. That's something that he's still aiming for. It's actually what drives him. It's what drove him to be in the USTA with behind Crow. Raimi just followed the 2 along. It's what drove Edge to keep working, and it still does. Oh, Edge knows Crow is really good. He knows, in the interaction we had with him at the start of the game, he knows and he accepts that Crow is the better person. Doesn't mean he doesn't want to win. Okay, don't think there's anything with
Well then.
no, there's nothing with Welch at the moment. Let's head upstairs. I believe FaZe is on the bridge at the moment doing things, but we need to speak to Raimi in her room. Currently she's assigned this room. You can actually change room assignments to place people into rooms together. You have to also be aware though that if they don't have a certain threshold of affinity to each other, they can't actually be in the same room. Like, I don't think we can place Raimi and Edge in the same room at the moment, but later on we will be able to. Things like that. Left the solar system, we're quite a bit away from Earth, yeah. And this isn't the only solar system we've left. We've now gone out of 2. We've gone out of Earth's. Now we've gone out of Eos's, and we're heading to another place. Completely foreign, but completely exciting. But also the frightening, the fear is there. Also have to remember why they're out here. They're looking for a way to save Earth. Earth is still racked with the devastation that happened, that we saw in the opening cutscene, in the intro, of the massive devastation that happened that caused all this to begin. But Raimi needs to remember she's not alone in it. There's Edge, there's Crow out there, there's the rest of the people in the SOF, the ones back on Eos, the ones back on Moonbase. There's the Eldarians with us now, who I'm sure have their own reasons for assisting us. We've got plenty of people that we can rely on for assistance. And it's that big unknown space that we found them, both near and far. Okay, so let's go downstairs. We're still not there. And the two are over there again talking. Actually, yeah, that is a good subject. What was the first contact between the Eldarians and Earthlings? Because we actually haven't got any information on that, have we? Things were quite difficult to start with. I would assume so, because let's face it, 2 different species, 2 different languages altogether. I'm sure if FaZe was to speak in his own language without the translator, if we were hearing it, we wouldn't understand a single thing. It might be a completely different pitch, might be might be gibberish, but I'm sure that's the same for FaZe listening to Raimi and Edge. Yeah, and that's exactly what he's saying there. If you can't communicate, it's very difficult to build up a rapport. And then you've got to find common ground. You've got to find people that will actually talk to each other and guide things along the same lines that you're looking for in the interactions. There's a lot that goes into negotiation, especially first contact negotiation like this was. And of course it's the humans that were suspicious and close-minded. Yeah, that sounds about right. But in the end, they were able to talk, and yeah, just the early days were a little bit strained. We're sorry to have that happen. And even though these two weren't involved in that, well, they're here together now, and they're talking, and they're working together. That's all that matters. Show cooperation, and everyone else will think, well, maybe it's not so bad. So they're still there. I believe we are now, what, 20% of the way distance left? Yeah. So this will be the last one before we reach our next destination. There is a way to just move things on. As I said, you don't have to do these. You can go and sleep in your bed until you reach your destination. You don't need to do these interactions. But, as I also said, this is content. I want to show it. I want to get the endings. Yeah. What are you talking about this time? Weapons in combat. FaZe uses a rapier. And that's why you use it. You've shown potential with the sword. So you wouldn't be able to just pick up Raimi's bow and use that well because you don't have an affinity for it. Some use firearms, some also fight with scythes. Okay. Yeah, and Raimi was always better with a bow than a gun. As for Edge, well, there was a bit of trauma he went through. biological weapon left over from the war. I didn't realise there were any of those, but then again, it was, what, 2087? Who knows what can be sort of built up by then. So, sort of just like with the bugs, the gun really wasn't helping, but as soon as you put your hand on that sword, or the workman's blade, whatever happened, you won. Mirroring back when you got attacked by the biological weapon. Huh. Yeah, he's prepared now. He's older, he's stronger, he's going to protect anything he can with his sword. And we are now done because we're there. We got to know Raimi and FaZe a little bit more. Get to know a little bit more about Edge as well. And now we're at our new destination. Let's not crash land on it, shall we? Yeah, that would be nice. Let's not get attacked by giant bugs. And something that your sword might not break through, Edge. Let's not discount that either. Good amount of nitrogen and oxygen, bit of argon, very, very little carbon dioxide, so likely not too much in the way of industrial. So yeah, not a bad place. Bit of heat signatures around, so maybe some fire. Rather cold though, apparently. Which, yeah, it actually is. There's a lot of snow out there. Let's go out. Let's
Just my imagination?
Let's go get spotted in within within the first 10 seconds, I suppose. Ah, new enemies. We're actually not really that far away from this first town, which, yeah. So I'm pretty certain they saw us. Anyways, let's get some enemies out of the way. So we've got a kobold, and the Periton. Ow, ow, ow. Ah, nice. Over 100 hit point damage with Raimi. Kobolds and kobolds, the weapon data for the kobold's scimitar. Yeah, you can just win some fights and get some weapon data as well, which is useful. Kobolds, I believe, have the ability to drop attack seeds. Which I would like, but I don't have a ology skill that will work against animals. I won't have that for a while, so I'm not really going to worry too much. Plus I can't use them for what I want for a while yet. And the other enemy, the Dryad.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Now, is there any harvesting spots around here? Because I would, well, yeah, I would like some additional materials. That's not exactly the harvesting spot I was looking for, but at least we know where that is. Aquaberries and blackberries, just some items. I don't think there's really any need for me to stay out here at the moment, so yeah, let's go in. Did I equip the Stormblade? No, I didn't. Let's do that, shall we?
This place feels so lonely.
Their civilization may not be as advanced as ours, but their way of life seems similar.
I hope our translators work properly. Huh? That's... No, it can't be.
The gods! The gods have come! Our prayers have been answered!
There's no mistaking it! I saw them with my own eyes! They came to us in their celestial ship!
What's going on?
Celestial ship?
Yes, I believe there's a high probability he's referring to the Calnus. He must have seen us land.
And so they think we're gods, huh?
We beg of you, O holy ones! Please deliver us!
I am the elder of the village of Treon. My name is Gimdo.
I should have been the one to greet you, but unfortunately, in this condition. Our literature makes mention of a sickness known as baculus. It is an ancient and infectious malady that renders the body unto stone, as you can see. Then, in time...
I'm not detecting any viruses.
So we can't determine how it spreads.
Please, lend us your divine power. It's not just the sickness. Monsters never seen before have begun to run rampant. Every night, we pray to the great star ocean, fervently begging for salvation. But alas...
Ah!
Young lady!
Sorry.
Here you go, Grandpa.
Thank you, as always, Limmel.
Sure. Don't forget to water it, Kay.
She certainly is a curious child, isn't she?
Please forgive the intrusion. This is my granddaughter, Limmel. Her parents both succumbed to the baculus.
Finished. Grandpa, I finished drawing your amulet, so I'm gonna go north for a little while.
Limmel, what are you saying? You can't go off on your own.
I'll be fine. I'm just gonna go get a symbol and come back and heal everyone, okay?
I knew it! Symbology! Those markings are symbological in nature, though they do seem a bit different from our Eldarian symbols.
Symbology. That's the strange power you use, right, Face?
So, the people on this planet can use symbology too?
Yes. In fact, Limmel is the most adept symbologist in the village.
Best in the village? Surely you jest.
Shatter your bonds and come forth from the gates of purgatory. Cerberus. He's my little doggy. Kay? Was that this girl's symbology?
Limmel, how dare you?
No, it's all right. Anyway, what's she talking about? She's going to get a symbol?
To the north lies a citadel called Alanair. An oracle skilled in the symbological arts resides there. If we can but entreat the oracle to bestow upon us a symbol to cure the baculus.
That's why I said I'm going, Kay.
Young lady, I'm telling you, you can't go alone. So, I'd like to beg a favor, if I may.
You want us to go with her?
What?
Would you?
Hold on, Edge. Are you serious?
We can't just ignore these people, can we?
But
Have you forgotten our SRF directives?
to investigate planets suitable for colonization and eliminate impediments to said colonization.
This baculus definitely sounds like an impediment to colonization to me. Finding a cure for this disease would make a fitting mission for the SRF, don't you think?
What a nice public face you put on.
Public face? Is that a joke? Any captain would make the same decision.
It's not a joke at all. You let the real reason slip a second ago. We can't just ignore these people. Isn't that where your heart really is, Edge?
In any case, we shall journey to this Alanair citadel you speak of, and return with the healing symbol.
Phase?
We are a team, aren't we? And besides, how am I supposed to learn anything from you if I'm left behind here?
It's not like I've got any great knowledge to impart.
Can we truly make such a request of you, gracious gods?
Of course, but I do have a favor I'd like to ask. Please, stop treating us like gods. All right?
As you wish.
Thank you. I'm Edge Maverick. It's nice to meet you, Limmel.
And I'm Raimi Sayonji. We'll protect you, Limmel, so don't you worry about anything.
Lim.
Lim? Would you rather we call you Lim?
Edgy. Ray Ray. Edgy. Ray
Edgy?
Ray. Edgy. Ray Ray. Edgy. Ray Ray.
Ray Ray, huh?
Well, my name is Faze Shifa Beleth, so how about Fazy, Lim?
Limmel. Phase.
Hey, at least it's not Mr. Beleth or something, right?
I hesitate to agree.
I'm going, Grandpa. Hey?
Be careful out there, little Limmel.
I'll make sure to heal you first, Grandpa. Kay, we're going, Kay.
Limmel has joined the party. Limmel is you don't want to mess with her. That Cerberus, yeah, that doggy can give you a bit of time. She is a master of fire. There's Cerberus, and she also comes with Firebolt. She can't. Yep, there's Hatchetbill. She summons Cerberus and does a sort of spinning. Cerberus spins around the field, doing damage to everything around her. So yeah. She also comes along with artistry. Since we just saw her do a picture of a symbol, yeah, that's her speciality. Symbology, artistry, and a few other things. I think this is why I wanted the extra first aid, and no, she can't learn the scan an enemy skill. Do I just want to use it on Phase? I should, shouldn't I? At this point, yeah, let's do it. Not that it really does anything. Once you've actually learned it, it's just there. So, anyways, there should be a save point in the village, I believe. No, but there is a chest over here. Demon Amulet. And that's 8 points to Limmel's first level. She does come in at level 1, so any little chest we can pick up at the moment will work wonders for her. Ah, there's the save point. Let's go to the correct side, shall we? So, next time, we have a look around Triumph. We go to the shop, we just pick up some orders if we can, we'll look around for some quests, and we also need to go back to the Countess, because now that Limmel's in our party, we've got a few more personal interactions that are available there. So, until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.